Well, hello, hello. Hi, Eureka. Oh, it's so nice to see you. You're here bright and early. Or maybe it's early and bright in Japan. I don't know. Hi, Eureka, and hi, everyone else. Welcome to Friday night meditation, where we're going to go ahead, we're going to connect to our higher soul, and we are also going to separate the work week into the weekend. This is just a new series that I have been called to do to be of service to everybody who needs this help. So, this help is available for you. A lot of us, at least here in the United States, have a work week that's typically Monday through Friday, unless you're an entrepreneur or you're always on call, then you have different hours, right? So, a lot of folks work during the week, and on the weekends they have a chance to relax. So what I want to do is I want to be able to help everybody separate from the material work week and be able to reconnect and connect to their spiritual side. Hi, Megan Kevin Bailey. Sorry if I'm butchering your name. I'm excited that you're here too. Thank you so much for joining. So this meditation is to help you connect to your higher soul, which is really what we're doing here, so that we can access data and information to help guide us in our material world, in our physical life. I do live in Los Angeles, so I cannot control the sounds around me. I'm not in a studio other than my home office. I do have a dog who jumps around, but that's okay, because we're here to be part of the material world, but also learn how to separate from it. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Also, these meditations do tend to gear towards folks who have anxiety. So these are not your typical traditional guided meditations. They're very active, not passive. So we're not lying down when doing these. Of course, we're also not operating heavy machinery, because you can be put into, hi, Michelle. Oh, you're very, very welcome. Thank you so much. That's such a sweet thing to share with me. I appreciate you, Michelle. It's very nice to see you. I'm glad to be spending this time with you too. So, yeah. When you have anxiety, a lot of times it's just hard to clear your mind. So we're going to use our body to go ahead and still reach the same brain state, but have connection to our higher soul as well. So no, this is not traditional. If you don't like it, that's okay. You don't have to do it. If I say something that doesn't feel right to you, don't take that advice. If I do something and ask you to do something physical that doesn't feel right to you, don't do it. You are a sovereign light being, so you get to make your own choices and your own decisions. But just know that this here, hi, Christina. So nice to see you. I'm so glad you're here. So if you're able to watch this live, fantastic. I'm so happy to be working with you and amplifying this energy. And if you are watching this in a replay, the energy is still just as potent, as energy can penetrate physical matter. So technically, there is no time that exists, right, when we're dealing with energy. So it's okay if you're watching this in a replay. The energy is just as potent. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I have no idea what is going to be coming through. I do channel these. The only instructions that I want to give you is to follow the directions if you feel comfortable doing. If not, sit out whatever part you don't feel comfortable doing and then join back in when you do feel comfortable. And if I ask you to do any tapping anywhere in your body, you're going to want to use the pads of your fingers, not the tips of your fingers, because we have very active chakras on the tips of our fingers, which means we have the power to send out a lot of energy. And if we're going to be dealing with a delicate muscle like the heart or the eyes, right? So we would be going like this instead of like this instead of like this, or even in the brain, right? Like this, So it'll be like this instead of like this, or, like the liver, anything like that. We're going to be using the pads of our fingers, not the tips of our fingers. I do oftentimes get called to give guidance and direction to do tapping. It'll be somewhere in your body that you can easily access. Oftentimes there's chanting as well. So please chant. Nobody can hear you, nobody can see you. You can just hear me and see me. So when I do the chanting, if anybody's going to be embarrassed here, it's me, because I haven't officially warmed up since high school chorus. Okay, you guys. So really just go ahead and settle into your own body. Feel comfortable, feel safe. No one can see you, no one can hear you. Okay. I have no idea as of this now moment what we're going to be meditating on or about. It will come through for the collective. And this is definitely intended for you to connect to your higher soul so that you can operate in your everyday, day to day living with as much connection to the divine and to yourself as possible. So, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start now. So, go ahead and just close your eyes. Please be sitting, not lying down. For the moment, have your palms up. And actually, what we're going to do is we're going to rub our palms together, because we're going to sensitize our hands to energy, to receive energy. So we're sensitizing our hands. Hands and feet are portals to energy. So go ahead, just rub them together. And now just press the center of your palms. And now place your hands on your lap, palms facing upward. You may feel a sensation, you may not. Don't worry about it. It's not important or detrimental. It is what it is. If you can feel something, yay. If you can't, yay. There's no judgment here. Go ahead, take in a deep breath and hold it. And slowly exhale. And it doesn't matter if you're breathing in or out of your nose or mouth, whatever, you do you, feel comfortable. We go rogue here. You do what's comfortable for you. Okay? Go ahead, breathe in and hold it. Slowly exhale. Again, breathe in and hold it. Slowly exhale. Now go ahead and place your attention, your awareness on the tip of your nose. That's right now what you're going to be focusing on. That's it. So just think of the tip of your nose. If you can conjure up a feeling of the tip of your nose, go ahead and do that as well. Just go ahead and place your focus, your awareness, and your attention on the tip of your nose. And now move your attention from the tip of your nose to the top of your scalp. So placing all of your focus, attention, and awareness on the crown chakra, the top of the scalp. Take in a deep breath and hold it. And now slowly exhale. Good. Keeping your attention and your awareness on the scalp, the top of the scalp. Again, breathe in and hold it. Slowly exhale. Good. Place your attention, your awareness, and your focus on your heart center. It's right below the clavicle, above the breastbone, right there in the center. Place your attention, your focus, your awareness on the heart. Notice all of the sounds around you, whether they're coming from my screen or whether they're coming from your environment. Place your attention, your awareness, and your focus on the sounds around you. Good. Being really aware of your body in the environment that you're in. That might also mean that you're having thoughts rushing around in your mind. That's okay. We're not even going to try and get rid of them. We're going to let them be. We're going to let them exist. We're going to let them just run amok, 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 amok. We're just going to let them run in our minds. We're not going to chase them though. Okay. So you can have them, but I don't want you to chase them. So don't chase your thoughts, but you can have your thoughts. And soon, I don't know when, all on their own, those thoughts won't be so prevalent. They'll still be there. So you can always pick them up later, but they just won't be there, right? Active, but they'll still be there. So we're not abandoning them. We're not rejecting them. We're accepting them. We're allowing them to be there. Go ahead, take in a deep breath and hold it. Slowly exhale all the way out. You're going to go ahead now. You're going to place both of your hands on your heart center. And I want you to breathe into the heart and hold it. And now exhale out of the heart. So we're just placing our attention, our awareness, and our focus on the heart center. Good. And just find a comfortable breathing pattern for yourself, breathing into and out of the heart. Knowing that in this now moment, there's nowhere you have to be, nothing you have to do, except just hanging out with your heart, listening to my voice. Breathing in and out easily and effortlessly and continuously. Allowing all the thoughts that you have to be there in your mind, but not chasing them, knowing you can always pick them up later if they do disappear. Go ahead now and place your attention, your awareness, and your focus on the walls of the room or the environment that you're in. Keeping your hands on your heart, still breathing into and out of the heart, but just placing your focus and your attention on the walls around you in the room or the environment that you're in. I'm going to give you a few moments to settle into that space. Just keep breathing, hands on the heart, your attention and your awareness on the walls of the environment or the room that you're in. Good. I'm going to ask you now to start doing some tapping. Remember, we're going to tap with the pads of our fingers, not the tips of our fingers. And we're going to start tapping in the clavicle area. So if you need to open your eyes for just a moment to see where that is, please do so. There's a little area right underneath the clavicle bone that might feel a bit sensitive. That's the area that I want you to tap in. You're going to tap on it and into it, but don't tap too hard. You don't want to bruise yourself. Just lightly tap, 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 tap. Just as you tap there, breathing. Breathing easily and effortlessly and continuously. knowing that right now in this moment, nothing you have to do, nowhere you have to be. Really feeling the pads of your fingers meeting this clavicle area. So place your focus and your attention now on the pads of your fingers touching your clavicle. Really focus on that. Pay attention to it. Allowing whatever thoughts are coming up in your mind, allowing them to be present. Remember, we're not pushing them away. We're accepting them, we're embracing them, and we're integrating them. Keep tapping. Go ahead, inhale and hold it. And now slowly exhale. Keep tapping, inhale and hold it. Slowly exhale. You can stop tapping. Place both of the hands on the heart center. Taking 3 deep breaths on your own. Allowing whatever is coming up in your body or in your mind, just allowing it to happen. Sometimes the body will release trapped energy, and that might show up as laughter, sighing, crying, burping, and even farting. So, no one can see you, no one can hear you. So just allow your body to release any of the excess trapped energy from the week. Just allow it to let go. Your body knows what it's doing. You don't even have to tell it what to do. It's going to do it all on its own. Don't judge it. Just allow it. Take in a deep breath and hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Slowly exhale. Good. Go ahead now. You're going to tap on the heart center. Remember, using the pads of your fingers, not the tips, and not too hard. You don't want to bruise yourself. So go ahead, tap on the heart center. Now continue to tap because I'm being guided to lead us in some chanting. And so we're going to chant Om, and we're going to do it together. So just keep tapping on the heart center. If for whatever reason your hand gets tired, you can switch it out. You're not ruining or breaking any of the energy. The momentum that you've already built up is not being disrupted or harmed in any way. So just keep tapping. In just a moment, we're going to chant Om. And as we chant Om, give yourself permission to melt into the sound, because sound has frequency. Sound has vibration. There's energy to sound as well. So as we're tapping, we're breathing, of course, in our own comfortable pacing. And we're melting into the sound of our chanting Om. So just to help you out so that you don't have to sit here in worry, when is this going to happen? How long do I chant? We'll do a couple of chants together at the count of 3. So that means we'll do 2 together. So you have an idea. And then we'll continue to do it on our own. And by that point, you'll already have the confidence of knowing what to do. Okay. So let's go ahead. Let's take a deep breath. So we're going to inhale. And then when we exhale, we're going to chant Om. Okay. So go ahead and inhale and hold. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, chanting Om. Good. We'll do another one together where I guide you through it. Now just remember, there's no judgment here. However long your exhale or your inhale is perfect. So if it's shorter than my chant, longer than my chant, fantastic. You go at your own pacing. Okay, so we'll do one more guided together where I'm talking you through it. And then we'll continue on our own. Keep tapping, switching out the hand if you need to. Go ahead, inhale and hold. And now exhale, chant Om. Good. And now you're going to do this on your own time and in your own pacing for what's comfortable for your body. So don't feel like you have to keep up with me. You're going to go at your own pace. Go ahead, take in an inhale and hold it. Slowly exhale. Stop tapping. Place both of the hands on the heart. Breathe into and out of the heart for just a few moments. Begin tapping on the heart center again. Take in a deep breath and hold it. Slowly exhale. And I want you to imagine, picture, think, or feel someone, something, or a situation or circumstance that brings you a lot of joy. Could even be a memory. And it can be anything, anyone. I don't want you to limit yourself. Oftentimes for me, it's my animals. So just go ahead and I want you to feel that joy or that elation, that happiness of a memory, or maybe there's a person or a situation or circumstance. And I want you to feel into that happiness, that joy, that elation as you keep tapping on the heart. That's all you have to do. Bring a smile to your face, because the more you smile, the bigger this energy becomes. And at the count of 3, I'm going to ask you to place both of your hands out in front of you, palms facing forward. So your palms are going to face away from you. And we're going to emit and we're going to project this amazing feeling of happiness or joy or elation. We're going to project it out to planet Earth for anyone, any being who might need to receive this, whether they're aware of it or not. So we're going to be of service. We're going to take a moment to be of service, and we're going to project this feeling out. So at the count of 3, we'll hold our hands out in front of us, palms facing outwards away from us. At the count of 3, 1, 2, and 3. Feeling how good it feels to remember or to re-experience this person, this place, this thing, this situation, this memory, and project, emit, or send out this happiness, this joy, this elation to planet Earth, and any person or any being, without exception, who needs it is able to receive. Taking a deep breath and hold it. Slowly exhale. Remember that there is a law of cause and effect, also known as karma. So it is in giving that we receive. So in giving this happiness, this elation, and this joy, we will also receive it. We may not know when, we may not know how, and that's actually nunya. That is none of your business. But you will experience it because of the law of cause and effect. It's a universal law. So karmically, because you are sending out these vibrational frequencies, these energies, you will receive it. In divine timing, in divine order, and in the meantime, it is none of your business. Go ahead, take in a deep breath and hold it. Slowly exhale. Bring your hands into prayer position. Bring it to your heart center. If you need to open your eyes to see what I'm talking about, go ahead and do so. Place your focus and your attention and your awareness on your heart. Repeat after me loudly and feel into these words. I am a spiritual being of divine light, divine love, and divine power. I use this earth suit, this body, as a way of experiencing my human nature. I am not the body. I am a being of light. I am not the thoughts I am a spiritual being. I am not the feelings. I am a spiritual being. And as a spiritual being, I use my earth suit. I use my thoughts and I use my feelings as a way of experiencing life on planet Earth. This weekend, I become more and more aware of my spiritual self. I am not the body. I am not the thoughts. I am not the feelings. They are the instruments for my experience here on planet Earth. I am a spiritual being of divine light, divine love, and divine power. I become more and more aware of it. I become more and more aware that I am a soul that has a human. I am the soul. I have a human. I am a soul. I have a human. I evolve because I have a human that lets me use its instruments. I am a spiritual being of divine light, divine love, and divine power. It becomes more and more clear to me that my soul drives the human earth suit. I am a spiritual being. That is who I truly am. I have human experiences so that my soul can grow. I am a spiritual being that is always evolving. My earth suit, my body, my human allows me to evolve. Taking a deep breath and hold it. Slowly exhale. Taking another deep breath and hold it. Slowly exhale. Put your arms or your hands down onto your lap. Last time, taking a deep breath and hold it. Slowly exhale. Come back to your body, to your earth suit. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Oops. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. If you're with me here live and you want to share your experience in the chat, you're more than welcome to. You don't have to. It can be a very, very personal experience. And if you are watching this in the replay, I hope you were able to really feel that distinction between being a light being, being the spiritual self, and having a human. And oftentimes the human glitches, right? Alert, alert. I'm stressed. Just broke up with my boyfriend. Just lost my job. Alert, alert. The human glitches. So, the soul, we have to understand that the soul is actually evolving through that experience the human is having. And like I said, I had no idea what I was going to channel, but the message that I kept getting was that it's really important for us to start understanding that we are not the body. We have a body. We're not the thoughts. We have thoughts. And we're not the feelings, but we have feelings. And that's a way for us to witness and observe. And this way we can manage our energy. So Yurika says, wow, that was amazing. Exactly what I needed. I needed to be reminded that I was a soul first and the human second. Yeah. And you know what, Yurika, it's not even so much that the human is second, because in a way I feel like that's dishonoring the soul. It's just that we're soul that have humans. We just have a human. Like we kind of like hang out together, right? One is non-physical, one is physical and material, because we're in the third dimension of reality, which is height, length, and width, right? So that means we have three dimensions to us, which is a formation. It's matter, it's mass, right? So when we realize, whoa, the core of us is actually non-physical, it's just kind of like there, but we travel together and then we integrate. That's the best way to really um, do our best to experience this human nature, and then we get entangled. Michelle said that was lovely, Terry. You feel so refreshed. Yeah. So doesn't it feel good to hang out? Hey, Cheslin, so nice to see you. Yeah. So yeah. I mean, that's the whole important part of this, is to connect to the soul, to be reminded, right, that we're actually a soul. The experience we're having has a more materialistic. Oh, good morning to you. If I remember correctly, you're in South Africa. I could be wrong. Yurika's in Japan. Michelle, I know she's in the US. I think you're in Indianapolis. I can't remember. Jules, I believe you're in Maryland. Did I get that right? I can't remember where everybody is from. It's 2 a.m. Cheslin, thank you for being here. My goodness. Oh, I appreciate you. Yeah. I hope, I'm so glad to hear that those are here right now really did enjoy it. If you're watching this in the replay, I hope you enjoy it too, and I hope you can get something out of it. I'm leaving this up, so if you need to watch this meditation again anytime you need a connection, go for it. This could be your little infusion, your little dose of connection to your higher self. And that's it, guys. Yes, Indianapolis. I got that right. Yes. I like when I'm right. I've got an ego. I'm human too, right? So yeah, guys. I appreciate you being here with me and allowing me to serve you, which is part of my purpose. So I feel very grateful right now to be spending time with you. So thank you, guys. All right. Have a great rest of your night. Bye. Or day. Bye.